The class is going to, I'm going to be basically talking about how to create a Power BI service account. And then I want to talk about how to create a Power BI service account. And then we are going to ask questions. Any question you have on Power BI, anyway you don't understand, ask questions and then after that. So let me try to do something. Okay, so let's get started. Since I'm coming, let me try. Okay, so let's get started. I'm trying to. So let's. So I'm going to share my screen. People can all see my screen. Can we all see my screen? If you don't have a mail and you want to create a Power BI service account, so what you actually need to do is just go ahead and create a Microsoft Office 365 account, and you can use that to create a Power BI service account. So you just need to create Microsoft Office 365 account. You can use it to log into a Power BI service account. So all we need to do is come here and type Office 365 E3 E3 trial. So Office 365 E3 trial. Office 365 E3 trial. That's what you need to type. So when it comes up, you come down, let's go down to the Scroll down to where you see the office productive. So let me go back again. When you see this Office 365 E3 account, enterprise, Office 365 E3 enterprise, collaboration and productivity. When we see something like that, we can sorry. Let me so can you hear me now? Yes, okay. So when after typing the Office 365 E3 account, E3 trial, it's E3 trial, not account. Then you scroll down, you see Office 365 E3 Enterprise Collaboration and Productivity. So when you click on that and scroll down, you see try for free. Try for free. You see try for free. Click on the try for free. So loading. So try for free. Loading. Are we creating another one? Because we have one already, sir. So for the people that don't have, yeah, if you already have, you can skip this part. I already talked about this in the last class. So if you want to create another one, you can go ahead. But I'm doing it for people that was not in the class before, that does not have the account. So if you don't follow along and create your own. So I'm going to put in the email I'm going to be using. So I'm going to come here. So I'm putting in the email. Let me put in my email. Coming out. I'm trying to, so put in my email here. Okay, so put in my email. They're going to ask me set up account. So I'm going to set up my account. Click on set up account. I'm going to put in the name I middle name. Last name. So it can actually be any name you want. It's not there's not really name you have to put in your name. I'm gonna come and put in my phone business phone number. This one. So I need to change this from United States to Nigeria. That's why you're asking me for 10 minutes. I'm gonna come to Nigeria. Okay. Select it. Business size, company name can be like DMA. Okay. Company name could be either DMA. Then come here, Nigeria is already there. So just click on next, number, number. Okay, this required. This is required. So I'm gonna just say from 1 to 4 people, 2 to 4 people for the business, the company size. Right, and click on next. And they're going to try and verify my phone number. So I'm going to click on verify. So click on verify, and then they're going to give me a verification code. I'm going to put in my verification code. This is going to be 8. Click on verify. Here they're going to ask me to put in the email that I'm going to the domain, the email I'm going to be using. So I'm going to use Hydra DMA, and then I'm going to use the name I'm going to use is going to be Kingsley. Hydra DMA4. So I'm going to write this down so that I'll be able to write. So everything you have here is what you're doing. Either Kingsley, Hydra DMA4 dot on Microsoft.com. So that's what we are going to be putting in that place as the email to log into our Power BI service. So I'm going to create password too for it. So I'm coming. Let me just write this down. So let's go ahead and put in a password. So password. Let's see. No, I want to say Hydra. Hydra. No, this is a mistake. Let me just paste it here. I'm going to click on next. So the account has been created for me. After creating the account, what I need to do is I need to come to go to another tab. Yeah, I'm coming, Miss James. Okay, I'm going to meet you now. I just want to check if so Miss James, please go ahead and unmute.
Good evening, sir.
Good evening. Welcome.
Okay, so like as you said, I've been trying to join the class, but network didn't allow me to join. So I
Yeah.
just met you now. Signing in. How did we start? I don't know which website did you click on. So I don't
Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. You're following along with me, right? Like, are you doing it now with me so I can just?
Yes, I want to do it.
Okay, so I'm going to drop in the what you need to type in. I'm going to drop in the chat.
Okay.
I'm dropping it now.
Okay.
So what I just dropped now, type it in your I just drop it in the chat. Check the chat. Type it in your browser and scroll down to the. After typing it, you go to where you see. Scroll down. You see Office 365 E3 Enterprise and collaboration. Collaboration. Let me check that. So when you get there, nothing. Let me go back. So after typing in that, you see something like this. After typing it in, you see something like this will come up. Then you scroll down to the place you see Office 365 E3 Enterprise Collaboration and Productivity. So click on that. So click on that and it will take you to the next phase, which is going to be here. So when you get here, you click on try for free. So click on try for free. Click on try for free. Try for free. And they're going to bring out somewhere around here where you need to put in your email. So you put in your email address for the account that you're trying to create. So I'm gonna put in this email again, and I'm gonna click on next. So I'm gonna ask me to set up an account. So I'm gonna put in any name I want. So it's gonna be Peter here, and it's going to be. I'm putting any name. I actually need to put in. I'm gonna put John. Yeah, and I'm going to put. So come down, put in your business. You can put in any number. Your phone number is for here. I'm coming for. Let me change this name to. I'm putting in your phone number. I'm going to put in the same phone number I have and the company name. So I want to use the same company because I want to create another one that is still in the same company. So here I'm going to put in the state I want. State I want to. The state is going to be Nigeria. I said state country. So Nigeria, so that the number would actually work here. So I'm going to move down and click on next. After that, to click on next, I would come here to verify code, verify number. So verify the number, click on verify code, send verification code. So it's gonna send me the verification code. I'm gonna send it. Let me change the phone number. They haven't actually sent me the code. Yeah, change the code. My other phone number. Well, they should send you. I think it's because I already just did it down and they will send me the code. So let me change the phone number. It must say something. But they don't actually send me the code. But I can actually request for them to call me. So let me request for them to call. But if I request, they actually take my number. Let me request for them to call. Give me, sir. Can you hear me? Miss Gibson, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me? Hear me? Okay. So, Miss Gbemisola, I don't know if she's. Well, the code to send me code was not working, so I had to use call. So they just called me and told me the code. So I just put in the code there, and I've gotten to this part. So after putting in the code, you should come to this place where you're going to get the email. So this is where you're going to get the email. So I'm going to put in because I want to have it the same email address. I'm going to put 4 here, and then I'm going to can change the name here. So this is going to be your email that you're going to be using to sign into Power BI service. Peter either GMA for on Microsoft.com. So if you have your own, you should write it down or oh, very sorry, Mr. Phil. Okay, so write it down. So I'm going to just take a shot of my screenshot of my own. Let's take a shot of it. So that I'm putting my password too, so I'll put in Angela. So you should, when you get to this, I put in password. Angela. So I'm going to just copy this. I'm going to paste it here. I'm going to click on it. So this must contain the user, must not contain the username. So the username is Peter. I'm going to change it to Jamil. Copy the same thing here. Paste this here. Jamil. So I'm going to take a screenshot of this. Click on next. Sorry, my is not available. Let's choose. So they're saying this is no longer available because I'm using it. So I already have the account, creating fresh account. So after creating the account, Ms. Bimisola, is she still with us? Ms. Bimisola, I think she has gone out. Okay. I'm here. Did you understand that? Have you done that? No. So Mr. Favor, please go ahead and
Yeah. Hello. Good evening, everyone. I've logged in for you to give me access, but my access was granted. I just turned in my laptop and I saw it's like you have already gone far. So I don't get to understand what you are doing.
So what I'm doing is actually creating a Office 365 account. If you were in the last class, you should be able to understand because we talked about this in the last class. So it's just creating our Office 365 account so that we'll be able to log into Power BI service account. So if you don't have like a work mail and you want to just get an Office 365 account that you can use for practice, you can just create that. That's what I'm just showing you how to create.
Okay. Although it's not very clear to me. Maybe let me just listening in. And
okay, maybe I'll repeat that. I'll repeat that later.
Okay.
Yeah. So Ms. Bimisola, please go ahead and say Ms. Bimisola. What? Is she still hearing me? You can unmute to Ms. Bimisola. Okay. So I don't think she's. Let's go ahead. So after creating the account, what I just need to do is sign into Power BI service. So I'm just going to come to a new tab and put Power. App.Power BI. App.Power BI. So I'll see it down here. App.Power BI.com. Move to down and press enter. So I'll see the accounts I just created. If I'm still in the same place I created the account on, I'm still in this email here, I'll see the account. But if I'm not, I need to just, I'll see sign up and I'll be able to sign up. I can add another email here and move on. So I'm going to go back and I'm going to, okay, Miss please go ahead. Please go ahead and unmute. I just, which wanted to ask a question.
What's going on? Okay, so the question is this.
Yeah.
Is after creating your account with the Microsoft E3,
yeah.
The question is, are you opening another Power BI? Because I don't really understand. Or you're using the same one you have on laptop. That's the thing.
Power BI. I don't. What it's the thing is, Office 365 account. You always have to like. That's just to get that email that I can use to log in. I'm not opening another one of like maybe. I'm not like creating another what am I saying? I'm not like signing in with the one I have before. I'm creating another one so that I can use it to sign in. Please, not creating the account. So
Okay.
I'm just creating. Yeah, go ahead.
So you're saying the Power BI app we have on our phone, on our laptop is useless. So we have to.
No. I'm not saying it's useless. You don't understand what I'm saying. Okay. You the desktop. Power BI desktop
Yes.
to do anything. The Power BI, what you are using that to log into is the Power BI service. So when you log into Power BI service, you can just use that account and log into Power BI desktop. You don't need to uninstall or install anything. You just change the account. You have the account there.
All right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Welcome. So after creating the account, you sign in, go to app.powerbi. I'm going to drop that there. App.powerbi. That's where we're going to log into the Power BI service area. Powerbi.com. So after doing that, go to app.powerbi.com. Type that on your in your what's it called? Browser, and take you to where you want to be. So I'm coming. Let me make this place solar. I'm coming. Please go ahead and unmute.
Okay. Sorry to bother you again. Well done.
Okay.
This account we are creating now, is this does it precede? Is it supposed to precede the Power BI one, or that Power BI one is supposed to come before this? Because Mr. Akin gave us lecture on that, and we've been asking for link to do all those download, whatever. He has not sent it. So it's like
I don't get. You say you want to download something?
That's the stuff he did, like, was it last week or 2 weeks ago? Creating Power BI service account.
Yes.
Then he downloaded some stuff.
Mr. Akin.
Okay, I think that's SQL.
That's SQL, not
That's
SQL.
okay. Oh, that one has nothing to do with this, right?
No, it has nothing to do with this one.
But the Power Service, Power BI service account, is it connected to this in any way? Are we supposed to have that before this, or does it work separately?
Are we supposed to have the Power BI service before what?
Before this Office 365, or can it be?
No, you don't understand. The Office 365 is used to log into the Power BI service account. So the Power BI service area, you need a work mail to be able to have an account with them. You need a work mail, like a work mail that is a web mail that you get from a website. Like you have a website and you get a mail from your website. That's what you can use to log in. But the Office 365 account gives us an email, just as like a dummy, let's say a dummy email that we can use for practice, that we can use to sign into the Power BI service area, and we'll be able to use it to practice. I think they have a limit there. So it's not like something you'll be able to use forever. They have a limit of, but the account will actually remain, the email will actually remain, but your what is it called? The Power BI service, when you get there, because you need to use all the features, they'll give you a trial, which we are going to get into. We are going to get into that when we get into Power BI service area. But for now, you need to create this account and log into Power BI service area. So if you created the account, and so I've already created the account right now. If you've created the account and they're not showing you something, they're showing you something like this, or maybe they're not showing something like, maybe you might be seeing something like this. Let me come to this side. When you go to app.powerbi, app.powerbi, so you might be seeing another different thing entirely, something like this coming up. So I'm showing you something like this. So basically what you need to do is just to put in that email that you created. If you are seeing something like this, or you are seeing something like this. So something like this is because the email you created, you did it in this place that we are right now. Like, I use this section here. This email I have here, that's why I used to create that account. That's why I'm having that already signed in, just telling me to click on it to be able to log into it. But if I'm seeing something like this, what I just need to do, I'm going to do this way, and I'm going to also do that thing. So what I just need to do is to type in the email I just created, in the Power BI Office 365. Using the Office 365. I'm coming. Which is done. So I'm going to type in, just type in the email you created. There. Yes. If I remember. Let's see. Add. So, this you can mute a bit because of the noise. So just stop that. On Microsoft account that we can publish our desktop. Yes, publish our desktop. Yeah. Power BI service is where we can publish our desktop and share it with others. So on Microsoft.com. Then after putting in the account, this is my account here. Click on submit. Wait while it takes us to the submit area. So it's coming up. So it's saying I'm sign in. So I'm gonna sign in. Password. So just let me go back to this place. So password is going to be use regular. Regular. Yes. We sign up. Sign in. We already signed in. Save it if I want to get them. So stay signed in. Yeah, stay signed in. So it's going to load up the account for me. So they're asking me for my states, choose the state and business number. Just need to put that in there. So I'm going to put it in. So I'm going to change my state to Nigeria. Nigeria. This is my phone number. So I put in the phone. Get started. So it's gonna load me into yes, get started. So I'm going to log into Power BI service. I'm going to log into Power BI service. So this is my Power BI service account has been created. So please, who's that is joining should actually one is joining on my screen. My screen. Let me clear that. Please stop joining on my screen. Okay, so I'm already in the Power BI service. So for the people that you saw something like this and you can log in this way, or you can also log in this way. So this is the account that just logged in. So I'm going to click on this. No, it's in the chat box, you not here. So I already signed in. So you see, it just takes me directly to my uh to the place I want to be because I already signed in. So I'm just here and I have the same account here too. So I have this is my Power BI service account. So this is where I publish my work after creating my dashboard and I want to publish it. I'm going to be publishing it here. So I have this all this I have here is just like data sets that and that's used for visualization. So we can just view how the thing works and all that. But we are going to publish our one. So we have our home, which is basically somewhere around here. We see the recent can create new reports, going to create a report ourselves, can create reports ourselves, can come here, create pick the data set. If you have a data set there already, you can paste or manually enter data. So you can copy the data set from somewhere where it is. Maybe it's an Excel data, copy it and paste it here. If you want to create the report from here. So you can actually create your report instead of being in Power BI, you can actually create your report from here. But it's always better to create it from Power BI desktop. Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me now? So if you can hear me, just indicate. Okay, better. Okay. So I was saying. So I was saying, so you can come here, create that and order. So, but basically, you can see your recent shared file. If they shared any file with you, you can see shared with me, share file, see files that they will share with you. But the one I want to talk about most is the workspace. You can create workspace and create new workspace. So to be able to create a new workspace, you need to have the pro version of Power BI service. The Power BI service is actually paid. That's in it, but you have the free version and the pro version. So if you want to get the paid version, you need to, if you want to be able to create another, we already have a workspace. So first of all, a workspace is where everything we are publishing can be added. For example, I have my dashboard created in Power BI desktop and I want to publish it to Power BI service. So I have to publish it to a certain workspace. So workspace is where I can see it. So maybe if I'm working for different companies, I can have like different workspaces that I'm putting their data into or putting their dashboards into. So I can create like 3 or 4 dashboards, workspace that I can be putting the company's data, company's dashboards into. So, to create a new dashboard, by default we have a dashboard there, which is my workspace. We have not a dashboard, a workspace. We have one workspace that we can always use for free, which is my workspace. But if I want to create another workspace, I need to. If I want to create another workspace, I need to actually come in. Here is where I can manage access. Now that if I want to. So I'm going to come back to my workspace. If I want to create a new workspace, remember I said you need to have the pro version of Power BI service. I'm going to click on new. But before that, I need to change this because if I type everything, I'm going to need to go back to like get the pro version. But I can start the trial version by coming up here. Not here. Coming to accounts and say start trial. So start trial would give me a free trial of Power BI service, all the Power BI service tools that I can use for free for 60 days. So I'm going to start that for free and then stay at Power BI service. So it's taking me back to Power BI service home. This is the home here. So I'm going to go back to the workspace now and I can easily create another workspace myself. So create workspace, new workspace. And I'm going to type in the name of the workspace here. So I'm going to put in digital world. So the name is available, so I will be able to use it. So come to here. advanced, scroll down. So you see we have trial and have pro. So the pro is actually what I'm using now because I'm just using it in the trial. So I'm going to click on apply. So you can find that and it's creating that workspace for me. So that account has been created for me. So the account has been created for me, so I can. So I'm coming. I want to. So the account has been created for me. So, but I don't have anything published in there. So what I need to do is I need to go back to. So after creating the workspace, here I can add more people to this my from this manage access. I can add more people to this my workspace. If I type their name, but the thing about this is that the people has to be in my company. So it has to be in the same company and they have to have a Power BI service account for you to be able to actually add them. So they have to have a Power BI service account and they have to have a work mail in your company. They have to be the same company before you can actually add them to a particular workspace. So if you just come here, you can search their names, the name of people you want to add, but I don't have any people in the same this thing with me. So I'm going to talk about that when I use my normal work mail. I'm going to show you. So, but what I need to do is open my Power BI desktop account. So I already opened my Power BI desktop account. So I need to sign in my this is my account, the account I have here in this Power BI service area. I need to sign in into my Power BI desktop. So what I just need to do is click on sign in here. Click on sign in. I'm going to put in the email. Put in the email you created. So I'm going to try to sign me up. Comment. I'm going to open up here. I'm going to say I should get work on school email or with the Microsoft and choose this one. Oh, speaking about. Comment. I was supposed to click on work here. I will. Can you give me some please? I'm going to. Okay, sorry. Wow, that I dropped my mic. So hope you can hear me clearly now. So I'm gonna put in either. Give me I'm coming. I'll meet you now. Either GMA for uh, on Microsoft on Microsoft.com. So continue. So it's good. I'm coming. It's 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 still low. Can you hear me now? Can you guys hear me? Oh, can you hear me? Is my voice still okay? Yes, better. Okay. So let me type in. I think the mistake is Thursday. Hydra. And then 4 hot dot com dot Hydra 4.com. Oh, not. I've made a mistake in the Hydra. What word? Yes. Oh, click on. Okay. Please sign it. So done. Sign in. How do we get the email menu from Power BI Desktop? So click on up here, click on sign this place, and you will see sign up. I'm already signed in, so it should take you to where you're gonna sign in. So if you're not signed in, if you click here up here, you see sign in there, click on the sign in and put in the email you created or email you want to create. The email you already created from the Office 365 account, and then you should be able to log in from there. After putting it in, click on work and school email. So work or school mail. Work or school mail. So that's what you need to click on. So that sign in already. So I need to bring in a data set that I'm going to use to create a minor like just small dashboard that I'm going to publish. Just give me a while as I go the data. So Ms. Bimisola, yeah, go ahead and ask your question. Go ahead and ask your question.
Hello, sir.
Yeah, good evening.
Okay, so it looks like I'm kind of lost.
Okay.
So I know that okay, you created Office 365 email.
Yes.
Okay, so we have that.
Mm.
Then you took it to Power BI service
Yes.
to try to log in.
Mm.
But the way you were moving from a dashboard to what's the other thing you mentioned? I'm kind of lost.
Dashboard from here.
Yes. When you use the email to log in,
To this
after logging in,
yeah.
you at the point you clicked on dashboard. At the point you clicked on what's that word?
So basically, when you log in here, you are going to just see something like this. When you log into the Power BI service area, you see like samples that you have there. You have different samples here. You have this. This is another just one sample they have. You can just see the data and see how it works and all that. That's what all this was. But if you come back to down to create is where you can create your own dashboard. If you want to create a dashboard like you do in Power BI desktop, you can come here. But the best way to always do it is to create it in Power BI desktop. I can create here. I can get data from asking me to where I can go to choose data from somewhere. I don't have any data set that I can use.
Later, when you are moving the cursor, try to. I don't understand. I don't know how to put it. Now, if you're showing us where to create, try to, as in, make it very visible.
Can I see it now?
Uh-huh.
So this
Now
is
on home
home.
now.
Yeah, this is home, and this is create. So the create is basically to create another dashboard from here. You create a report. Maybe you have your data set here. I want to create a report yourself from this place. That's what you do from here. So you create a report. You can get the data set you have and say auto create. And it's auto-create will automatically create a dashboard for you with the selected data. That's what it does. It auto-creates a dashboard for you. So I'm just waiting for it to create a report for us. This is a report it created for me with the data I have there. So I did not really add in any data here. So I'm going to just don't save. Try to remove that. So but if I come here, I just have just more data I can use for this, like preview hub. Yeah. So this one is one of the data sets for the thing that they have there. For something, if you go to home.
If you come here, where is the here that you went?
If you come to home, it's still in create. I went back to home.
Okay.
Home is, I just wanted to show you the data set we have here now. We not add any data set, but data set we have here. When you come to create, the data set you have here is the ones you have for that. I clicked on one there, so the data set for that one, that's what I have here now. So I can use it to create a report myself. So if I click on this, click on one of them, I can see auto create. So it's auto create report. So you can see auto create report down here.
Yes, sir.
So create report down here. Click on it. You can say create a blank report or create auto create. So I'm going to click on it. So create it to create another report for me automatically, or using that data that I have there. Or I click on create a blank one. So create a blank one will take me to just like the visual I have in the report area in Power BI, where I have my data here and I have my visuals here. I can use it to create my report. So if I click on bring it, so you see it's basically the same thing as this Power BI desktop.
Okay.
So I guess you see the interface is the same thing as Power BI desktop. So you can just click underneath here. You see the tables you have, the columns you have, and all that. You can use it to start creating your reports from here. So I say, but what we want to do is we want to create the report in Power BI desktop and want to publish it here. So I guess
publish it where?
We want to publish it in Power BI service, but we want to create it in Power BI desktop.
Okay.
Right, the report want it to be created in Power BI desktop, but want to publish it to the Power BI service so that we'll be able to share it with the people who want to share it with. For example, our
okay, so sorry, sir.
Go ahead.
Okay, so that Power BI desktop is the one we've been used to from time.
Yes, that's what
our Power BI
desktop. Yes, that's what we used
so
to.
That's so I mean, no, I just want to be so clear about the Power BI service and the
Power BI. Yeah,
desktop is the one we have been used to since.
Yes.
Abi?
Yes.
Yeah, so the Power BI service
is where we publish.
It's not on the same interface with
it's not on the same interface.
It's not.
Power BI service
that one is just on the web.
Yes. Power BI service is basically
on the web.
Yeah, it's on the web, and it's basically for collaboration. You want to collaborate with people on your data set, or you want to share with people. People want to see your report, maybe the company. So basically, Power BI is used to that because you know that you don't want people to see the backend. Backend being the desktop where you have done everything you have there, like creating the report and all that. You know, we did that in the backend, which is Power BI desktop. So I guess so we just move it from Power BI desktop to Power BI service so that we'll be able to share it. So that people will not be able to edit or do anything to the data. They can only just view it. If you're sharing with Power BI desktop, you are going to be sharing the Power BI service file. The Power BI desktop file to the person you want to share it with. But we don't want to do that. We want to share it so that the person will only be able to interact with the data, will not be able to change anything on it. So do you understand?
Yes, sir.
So
one more.
Yeah,
the Power BI service, I had issues with it, so with creating it. So maybe later, maybe on a personal note, I'll chat of later. And then this Office 365 things, my one has been hanging here. Since I don't know why.
This is what I'm going to do. Maybe later, I'm going to create the account for you, and I'll send you if it's still hanging. I'll create the account, send you every detail so that you'll be able to work on it with it.
Okay, all right, thank you.
You're welcome. So let me do that. So after getting in here, you need to create a workspace. I already created a workspace. You create a workspace, So workspace is the area where our dashboard is going to be published from Power BI desktop. So the dashboard that we're going to be publishing from the Power BI desktop is going to be added to the workspace we want it to be added to. So I have a default workspace, which is my workspace, which is already going to be there. But I can create my own, which I already created one here. I can create another one because I'm using a Power BI trial version. So if I don't have the trial version, I won't be able to create any other one. I just have one I already have there. I want to create for Hydra DNA. Hydra DNA. So it's available. I'm going. So here I can add more people to the workspace. So if I have people in my company that are using Power BI, so the email that they are using has to tally. You have to have the same email. The person that you're working with has to have the same email. So maybe the same email means like it has to have the same company name. So maybe it should be like maybe you have Kingsley@digitalworld.com. You have like John@digitalworld.com. So and the person has the Power BI service account, you'll be able to add them to this your workspace. So if you type in the email, you'll be able to see the person. If the person has a Power BI service account and you guys are in the same in the same company. So I guess because you cannot add another person from another different company. So I can now click on apply after adding them. I have created my Power BI. I've created the workspace. So Mr. Favor, please go ahead and mute. Mr. Favor, please go ahead and mute. Mr. Favor, please go ahead and unmute. Mr. Favor.
Yes, good evening. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
Okay, now on this email of the same company, I was thinking that on a Power BI service, that probably if we need people to see our creativity on Power BI, that we can do those works on Power BI desktop. Then we now publish it on Power BI service for a wider view that people can actually see it and get to know.
Yes, people can see. I get what you're saying.
Okay, there are people who see it and get to know what we are capable of doing.
Yes.
But your last statement, you said that it must be on the same email.
Now,
so, which means that it is being confined only within people.
I understand what it's like.
Okay.
So it's basically if you want to put that person in that workspace, you can still share your data, you can still share your work with people, with different people. You can get a link that I'll show you how to get a link that you can share with different people that we want them to see your work. But if you want to add that same person, you want to add someone to your workspace, and the person will be seeing all the work we have.
Oh, your voice is disappearing again.
Sorry. Can you hear me now? Is it better now?
Hello, your voice.
I think this is my network.
Yes, it's better now. Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay. So as I was saying, so the workspace is adding people to that workspace, people that are in the same company, is that person will have access.
Oh my God, the voice has disappeared again.
Can't seriously? I'm putting my mic off. So is it the same thing for everyone? Is it the same thing for everyone? Mr. Favor, can you still hear me? Mr. Favor,
yes, I can hear you, but your voice is fluctuating. It goes up and on. But I can hear you now.
Okay. So I hope every other person can hear me. Breaking. I think that's my network. So, but if it's better now, I think
yes, it's better now. It's better now. I can hear you now. Loud and
okay. So what I was saying is that the adding people to the workspace, that people that has the same work mail with you, is people that you want to be able to edit that your report. You want them to make changes to it. You want them to be able to see your report, but you can actually share. You can actually share your data with other people that are not in the same company with you. You can get a link, and they'll be able to see the report you have created and interact with it. I get what I'm saying, sir. So this one particular one is just to put people to this workspace so that anything I'm putting in there, they will be able to see it and they will be able to work with it to create another dashboard. Do you understand now, sir?
Okay. Yeah, I do.
So that's basically why we need to add people to our workspace. Okay, so and that's why you see it's restricted to just people that are in the same company with you, because they know that if you're trying to share your work to people, it should be people that are in the same company with you. Maybe you have another person that is working with you. You're not just the analyst in the company. You want to share with another. Maybe you're just the middleman and you want to share with another person and do that in the same company. Maybe at the that's basically why you have that. But you can share your work with other people that you want to, but they will not be able to edit it. Just be able to interact with it. I'll show you how to do that. So I'm not creating the Power BI workspace. I'm not creating the workspace. So I need to come to my Power BI desktop and let me look for a data set I'm going to use to uh trying to look for a data set. Now my data set is not actually here. I can use the data set. Okay, so I think I should just bring in. Let's use this. Coming. Sorry, I'm trying to make this smaller. So I think this data set is better. Let me just go and upload this one and make it available. I'm going to come to it's an Excel file, to come to get date Excel workbook. Oh, so please, if you have any question why I'm bringing in the data, you can just raise your hand so that I'll unmute you so that you can go ahead and ask your question. So if you have a question while the data is being added, just raise your hand and I will unmute you to ask a question. Okay, so bringing in my data set. Okay, so I don't want to bring in everything. I just want to bring in this one. Order. So I'm gonna take to Power BI, Power Query. I want to take it to Power Query so I can edit, clean it up a bit, and so coming into Power BI, Power Query, still loading, still loading. So let's wait for it to load. So I have my data here. So this is nice. This is neat. I just want to look up issues that we can just remove. There's no need to remove any column for now. Let me scroll. So I don't really think we need to remove anything. Let me just go ahead and then close and apply to Power BI. Power BI desktop. Close and apply. So while we're taking a bit time, there's an error in the last one. Error was detected. Okay. Let me sign in a bit. This is the error here. I'm coming. Yeah. I was not saying anything then. I was just. But I hope you can hear me now. So let me remove this row. Remove. Fine. Okay, so close and apply. So done. And come to my order. So I just want to create just a little dashboard that I will be able to publish to Power BI service. So I'm going to just come in here. I'm going to bring in my card visual. And then I want to come to my order and I want to bring my unit sold into this quantity. So give me some of the quantities. So 700, some of quantity. 770 something. So I have that there. I want to bring another one. I want to bring in bar chart to the top performing. I'm going to bring in products, total profits for each product. So all different products, product 1, product 8. Let's select the products and then select the product, depending how products you have. So for product 1, we made it more profit. You can see that there. And then I want to change the color of this, just give it a few color. Okay, come to general, come to effects, background color from white to blue. Not those blue, I think light blue would be better. So I'm gonna duplicate this coffee first so that I'll be able to put in the total profits. Oh, I got no, I said quantity again. Total profits over there. We'll see reduced. If we reduce, I want to duplicate it again. So I have this. I want to put the revenue. So total revenue. Okay, so I have this. This is just small dashboard I create. Go ahead and click now. If it's all the assignment, I'm gonna stop it here for now. So I'm going to now publish. To publish it, you just come up here. When you see your publish here, click on it. See publish up here. Then they tell us to save the text out of the file. Like this and created report created. I'm gonna save it first. Give it a name. It's going to be flush. And save. So they're gonna after that they're gonna show me different workspaces I have. And they're gonna ask me the workspace I want to put in my this into. So I'm gonna put it into the digital world workspace. So digital world workspace, that's what I want to add my reports. So I'm gonna select it and click on select, and it's going to publish that. So publishing class Power to class to Power BI. So done. So I'm gonna click on got it. Then I'm gonna go to my desktop, my Power BI service. Go to the digital world. So I already see this is my class report here. I can click on the report to be able to view the reports that I just created here. So I can click on the reports to view the report like this. So this is the report. You can interact with it. So if you had more pages, you will be able to see the pages here. So what I can do is if I come here and click on here, no, I click on, and then I put in more table. I'm gonna create another dashboard. The matrix table, I'm going to put in customer name, and I want to see total profit for each customers. So I have that there, and change the color. We're going to color. So light blue. Back to light blue. So I have that. So I can create another other stuff. So I can create this compository tree. No, I don't want to click on it. So I'm going to do that. Click out before I click on the next visual. So click out first, click on the next visual, and then I want to scroll this off here, and I want to analyze what brings in the total profit, and I want to explain it by gender, expenses. No, expenses is not gender, selling price, date. Can put in the date. Can put in the city. Can put in the country, and then put in the country. Put in the product. So I'm gonna explain by all this. So I can now put in gender. So explain by gender. Still loading, still loading. So I'll get this. So for the other gender, we have sold 0 for female. We have the so female is the one we sold the most to. So we know that. So but what I want to use to do it, I don't want to start doing it one by one. I'll just use my AI here. So I want to know the highest value, highest. Explain by please, since you are here now, can you use this operation for target measure on how to calculate and set targets? Okay, so they are explained by. So I'm going to this. Okay, I'll maybe talk about that later. So explain again with the AI for female how we got higher value in female. So for each quarter, for quarter one, this is amount sold for female. How did you get this structure? Is the discompository tree visual? That's what we are using. Which one is AI? Wow, this game is that. Is the discompository tree? Is the discompository tree visual? It has an AI that helps you explain. So this one is high value and low value to help you explain how the high value goes and the low value. But you can actually select all this one to explain it by that yourself. This is discompository tree visual. So explain by country. For the first quarter. So in first quarter we sold. This is amount sold to Argentina. This is amount sold to Australia. This is amount sold to Brazil. This is amount sold to Canada, China, Denmark, Ghana, Hungary, uh, India, and Israel. So these are there. If you scroll down, I think we'll have more. Yeah, see UK, and this is amount sold for this quarter. So if you come to the next quarter, see the amount sold for that particular quarter that we are in. That's it, yeah. For each and every one of them. So you can explain by all that one by one. So I'm just using this visual to visualize all this. So you can use it to visualize. You can use other visuals to do that. So I'm going to choose the color. So Mr. Christopher asked I should do the target here. So to do the target, you actually need the target for your company. For let me say, for example, I want a monthly target. The color is not good enough for this. Let me change the color to blue. So I can change the text color and all that if I want to come down value color from this to white. Category label color changes from this to white. So if I want to get the monthly target, I can use the gauge visual. Monthly target, I want to see, okay, maybe I want to get the total target. I can use the KPI, what's it called? Gauge visual to do that. But to be able to do that, you need a target and you need a target for KPI, you need a target. So I'm going to just create a target. So to create a target, I'm going to come here and just create a new measure. And then just for target, because I don't have any targets here, any specific targets here. So I'm just going to put a target. But now I don't really know the amount I need to make. Let's just put just any target for now. So let's say monthly targets, or if can the monthly target can be quarterly targets, depending on how you want it to be. So I'm going to put this is going to be monthly targets. Target monthly targets. Let's check this behind. Cut. Paste. Monthly targets is going to be 40,000. Only target is going to be 40,000. And I'm going to change this to only target is going to be 40,000. I'm going to change this to currency. And then currency, that's that. Then I want to use my KPI to be targeting visual. I'm going to come here, create another report, and I'm going to change this report name to targets. So the way I can do it is I can do monthly targets. If I want to do monthly target, I can use my KPI visual. So in KPI visual now, I can now set total profit each month. So first of all, I'm going to make it bigger. So I have value, I have trend axis, and then I have target. So the value is the value we want to like check our profit from. So the profit we are trying to get, the target we are using is like the profit, targeted profit. So I'm going to put in profit as the value we are trying to know if we met our profit on. So I'm trying to select it. So see, it's sum of profit. Then I'm going to use my order date. Then on the other date, I want to drill it down to, let me just do months. Let me just get the month. I'm going to come here. I'm going to come here and I want to get a new column for month. So the month you get, you already know the function. The month is format. I'm going to change this to months. And I'm going to do month name to month name. And I want this to be formats to get the month name. Formats. And in format, I want to use the order dates to get the new order dates. Format. The format I want to be in is going to be in format. In full month name. Full month name, that's what I want to do. Full month. Oh, I clicked on it. So it's in the full month name. I have like this thing there. So it's in the full month name. Can you hear me now? Sorry. I don't know why my network is breaking. Still holding it up. Oh, can you guys hear me now? Mr. Maxwell. Is it better now? Yes, okay. So the full month name, I just created the month. So I'm just going to go back to my this thing here and I'm just going to add the month I just created, month name. Month name. Then I'm going to put in my target for each month. So you see the target is each monthly is actually a bit big because I have for the first month I just made 2K. So I'm just going to change the target from let me put it in and see first of all. Where is it? Target. Where is my targets? If I didn't add it to another table. Okay, monthly targets. Yeah, seen it. So that's my target. So you see, it's way behind because we are trying to make this is actually 400K actually. So I'm going to change that from 400. 4,000. 4,000. So that's 4,000 for each month. So we are still behind. So I'm going to now put in this month as filter here, so that I'll be able to move through the months. I can use the slicer, I can use filter. Yeah. Let me use filter coming. So click on and then select the month. I will click on. Right? No, that's what I want to select. I was selecting the month targets. The target. Yeah, I was not saying anything much. So can you hear me now? So I have my filters here. So this one is always going to be. I'm coming. So I'm gonna put in the month. Put February. If I select February, this is the amount made for February. If I select August, this is August and February. I'm gonna change this to August alone. This is the amount. We didn't make the profits for we didn't make the targets for that. I think I should use slicer. I think better slicer would be better. So let me use slicer. So I'm gonna put in that month, yeah. So I have the months here. So I can select the month I want, April. So it slides down to April. So for April, 2011. So we didn't meet the target. So if I go to August, we made 2094, 90K. We made 2,000. Please go ahead and unmute Mr. Favor. So we can scroll through the different months and we will see the profits we made.
Okay, thank you so much.
Yeah, okay.
Thank you so much. Sorry, the network just threw me off. I didn't get how you got this 2.03K, in terms of the monthly target. I don't know if you can recap that.
Yeah, so what I used is the KPI visual. So to be able to do
your volume is low, please.
So to be able to do this, you need a monthly target. So my monthly target, I already did it. My monthly target is going to be I was 4,000, but I changed it to 2,000 so that I will be able to get the one that actually made the target. So
okay.
So get them. Just use.
You just create a new column. You just create a new column and get that.
All right. Create a new measure, not column. Measure. New measure.
Okay, measure. Okay, yeah, new measure. Thank you.
So put in the name of the measure and the number, the value you want for that measure. So I guess so that's what I did. Then I brought in the KPI visual. So the KPI visual, when you bring it, I'm going to redo this.
Okay.
So bring it in like this, and then select the what you want to use to check the profits, the target. So it's going to be our profits. So we want to know about profits on each monthly if it makes the target. So I'm going to select the profit. It's going to go to the value area. And I'm going to select the targets. It's going to go to the target area, which is monthly targets. And I'm going to select the month's name because that's what I want to use to know. I want to know for month's name. If for the customers, I will know. I can select customers. If it's for like genders, I can select gender. Are you getting it? Target. Okay. Depending on what it's not mostly monthly alone. It can be any other stuff. So for the month of February, then after selecting it now, I'll bring in a slicer so that I'll be able to slice to that particular month. So bring in a slicer, select. I'm going to delete this. So bring in a slicer. This is the monthly here. I'll bring in a slicer. I'm going to select one. Bring in a slicer. I can either bring in a slicer or I use my filter here. So I already have my month listing on the filter, but I can do it. So if you don't have it, just drag it to the filter area. You can use this one here, but you can also use the slicer. So I'm going to use the slicer.
Let's use the slicer.
I should use the slicer, right?
Yes, let's use the slicer, yeah.
So I bring in the slicer here now. Then I bring in the month name to the slicer. So the month name to the slicer, the field area. Then I have all the months here. So I need to make a space for this so that it will be bigger. So I'm going to reduce this. Since this is not actually needed, we only need just one. So I'm going to delete one. Then I'm going to make this one. I'm going to make this one bigger. So then I am going to select the different form. So if I select the month of April, so see, we made 2011, we made 2K, 2.11K.
Yeah.
That's what we made in that particular month. So it surpasses our target, which
Our
is
target.
2K.
Yeah.
So that it gives us
Yeah.
the green mark. That's the tick. So we made, if it comes to this, we made 290.
2.9 surpassed.
2.90, yeah. Surpassed it. December, surpassed it.
The same thing.
February, surpassed it.
The same thing.
February, surpassed it.
The same thing.
Surpass, you just go through them. So this one
No.
does not surpass it. June does not surpass it. So that's right. It's made 1.97K. So that's why we
Yeah.
have bad, which means it's true. This thing is not, it didn't meet up to the target where we're actually trying to get. So that's how you can do that.
Okay.
So do you understand, sir?
Yeah, I get it. Thank you.
You're welcome. So, okay, please, another person, Miss Bimisola, please go ahead and unmute. So I'm going
I
to.
didn't get them. Okay, good evening.
Good evening. Good evening, ma'am.
So what you just explained now, that target, I kind of lost that again.
Okay. So the target is, I think we've talked about this. I really wonder, did something like this before together. Maybe another person. Okay, no, it's not you. It's not. Okay, so let's go ahead. So this target is, I gave it as an assignment. I said you should get to know if going through the months, you want to know if we meet a particular target. So the target we want to meet is 2,000. So for profit, 2,000 targets in profit. To have a 2,000 target, I did not get how to get to 1 million. Yeah, Miss. Okay, so what I did, I will just redo it one more time then. So I will just redo this one more time. So what you need to do, you need to first of all create the target. So I use the measure to create a monthly target, something like this. So this is what I created. I do monthly targets equals to 2,000. So after doing that, I keep that aside. Then the visual I want to use to visualize it, that is my KPI visual. So I bring that in. So this is the KPI visual, and I make it bigger. Then I want to, so I have different places I can add value. So I have the first one, which is value. So value is something I want to measure. Like we want to net, we are using profits. We want to know if a particular in a particular motive we made to a particular profit. So we have like 2,000 profits, which we are checking to. I'm going to click on the profit, and it's going to be as the value that we're trying to use to look through. So I'm going to click on that, select it. So it has that selected. Then the next is the trend axis. Trend axis will be like the months we are using. So the months, the column for the months, which is this. I'm going to click on that. So you have that. Then we have for the first month, this was we got there. Then we are going to ask for the targets. So we need to put targets there so that it will be actually be able to do that. So we're going to put in the monthly targets to the target area. So you can see the first one, we made the goal, which is to reach up to 2,000 profits. So I'm going to bring in a slider now so that I can move through the months to see if we make the profit for each and every one of those months. So I'm going to bring this slider in here. To bring the slider in, and I'm going to, I want to make it bigger. I'm going to make this bigger, and then I am going to bring in the month's name to this slicer so that I'll be able to slice through the months and see if we made the profit. So I'm going to slice to the month of February, we made 2.11K. Month of August, we made 2.90K. The month of December, 2.30K. Month of February, 2 points. Okay, Miss Bimisola, please go ahead and move.
Okay, well done, sir. So, like I also mentioned earlier that, you know all these things. So when you are moving on, and you just clicking, you know what you're clicking. But we want to know the particular thing you're clicking, so you make it obvious so I will see. Like, okay, when you said you want to add a slicer, I don't even know what you click. I just know you press something.
This is the slicer here. Can you see the slicer? Can you see my icon? Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
So you click on the slicer. This is the KPI visual icon. I know that the name is not showing there, but if you hover over them, you'll be able to see the name. So this is the KPI here. This is the slicer. This is the table and all that. The names are here. So this is the one I clicked on. After clicking on that, you see the visual will appear here. So I'll make the visual bigger. So now I can now add the month name because that's what I want to use to slice through different months. So I'll add the month name, add it to this field area here. I see the field area, so drag it to this place, and I see this thing would appear here. So I can select the different months, and I'll be able to see the profit if you made the profit for each and every one of the months. So you can see me going to January, you see the total of this, you see this, you see this, and then you can see this is our in June we didn't make the profit. We made 1.97K. So that means we did not make up to the profit of 2,000. So do you understand now, Ms. Sola? Do you understand now, Ms.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So is there another question? I want to publish this to Power BI. I already published, so I just want to update. So I already published, so so if you have a question, raise your hand and I'll let you on me to ask a question. So I would refresh this. So that's what I just want to do. Refresh so that everything would be loaded to my desktop. So they're showing us that one root goal is this is going to take us to Power Query, but I don't want to go back there to be able to do anything. So let me come back to my Power BI service now, and then reload. So I have that here. Let me publish this. Save. I'm coming. Trying to see my data. Ah. Let me publish it again. Yes. This shit. I leave it then. Okay. So I have them here. To publish is up. If you go to where you see the reports, see up here. See this publish here. This publish here. Click here to publish. So I can come in here now. I have the different pages I just created. I didn't name them, but I have the visuals there. So now I need to I should put a color to this. So I'll put a color to that. So select this and give it the background color. Okay. Save it and then I think you saved already. Let's go. Good. Okay. This is awesome. I saved it already. Okay. Well, this here. So now, after bringing our dashboard, they said there are different ways we can actually share. So we want to share for people that are not people that don't want them to be able to like to interact with the data to be able to edit them or that. You can share with different ways. You can share by an embedded code. You can share to a SharePoint links online. You can share to your website. So you can put it in your website and give people the link to go and visit it in your website. If you have a website, come here. You want to share with like public things that I want people to go and see. Maybe you have your company website, want to show them different things you guys have done. If it's an HTML website, you copy this one down here. If it's like a WordPress website where you want to embed, you copy this one here. So you can take the link, take it to your website, maybe your web developer, and tell him like want him to embed this into the website. Or if you can do that yourself, you can also go into the website and embed it. You can just copy it here. Then you can actually you can also you can file just create a you can create a QR code for someone to be able to scan, create a QR code, give it a picture. But this one now, the person actually has to have a Power BI Service account. So for the person to be able to do something like this, he needs to have a Power BI Service account to be able to see this. So because if you scan this, it's going to take you telling you to log into Power BI Service with your phone, so you have to create an account. So then, but this one here, which is publish to web public, if I click on this, they'll tell me to go contact your admin to enable embed code action creation. So I'm going to come to this my settings here to be able to enable that. Come to my settings, come down to admin portal, and then on admin portal, click on got it. Then on the tenant settings, scroll down to where you see publish web. So this is it, publish to web. Click on it and scroll down again and click on that. They say when published to web is enabled, editing embedded codes works. So you just click on allow users to create a new embedded code. So click on that to click that on, and then you can come back to your report. Okay, I need to save it. So let me come back down and apply. Click on apply first. It has applied it. They say it will apply within 15 minutes. It's already applied within 15 minutes. If it doesn't apply now, apply within 15 minutes. So I can come here now and I can go to embed code. Click on publish, public, come there. So publish. Then they're gonna add show me link. So there's a link to web HTML website I can embed, and there's a link for the web. So I want to send someone's email so that person can just click and just view the data and interact with it. Click on this, copy this. I'm gonna copy this and I'm gonna paste it to the what's it called? I'm gonna paste it to the group so that you guys can actually view it. But I'm just gonna so it's loading. For someone that has the link, this is how it's gonna see this thing you have here. So you can go through the pages. You can have a button here. The person can go through different pages. But if you don't have a button, the person can go through the different pages from here. And the person would be able to interact with the data. If I click on this, it filters to that particular one. You can actually interact with it. I can do this, can interact with it like this, and go back to normal. I can go to different pages I want, and I can interact with it. If I can click on this, it filters to that particular one and all that. So you can interact with the table with this. So I'm going to pay. So this one is always the best to send to someone if the person doesn't have any account or the person does not really signed in, or you just want the person to just view it. You can send the person this link or something, this kind of link. So, but there are other ways. Okay, Ms. Gomisola, please go ahead and unmute and ask your question.
But like I asked the other time, on that second page, I think, can you go back there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know, on the right side, we have the composition page. But this left side, how did you get this table?
This is metrics table. This is metrics table. Is in the here. This is metrics table here. This is here. This table. This is what I'll use.
Okay, so you just put what you needed on the table.
And put it what I need in the table. That's what I used to get.
Okay. Go to the first page.
Okay, so that's that. Then the next way you can
I said please go to the first page. Sorry.
Next, okay, the next page. Oh,
First
from here,
page,
first page. Yeah.
Yeah. So you know, it was the last page you added slider. So how come this one is interactive?
Yes, it's interactive because in Power BI, if you click on anything, like do I have this now? If I click on this, it will filter to that particular one. It always does that. Without adding a filter. If you don't have any filter, so with this now, if I click, it will filter to that particular one without adding a slider. It's automatic filter. Yeah, you don't need to be able to filter to it. If I click on this, I'll be able to filter to that. Even the same thing with place I have slider too. Even in this last part, if I without this slider, if I had another thing I can click on to slice, it will actually slice to that particular one. To filter to that particular one without using the slider.
Look, I thought the slider that always makes it interactive.
No, I think that's just for Excel, but for this, you can actually for Power BI you can actually interact with any one of the visual. You can filter to a particular part of that visual.
Okay.
Yeah. So and if you do it, it affects every other ones you have in that particular report, in this particular one now. If I click on this, so it's going to minus everything so that it will be the same thing as this. So product 8, this is the total, the sum of this revenue gotten from product 8. This is the profit made from product 8. This is the unit sold to the product 8 units sold. This is the amount of units sold of product 8. So you see, if I go to product 2, you can see the amount of units sold in product 2, total revenue, and profits from unit 2. Is that all? Yeah. Okay, so we can do that. We can also share to Power BI, to PowerPoint. We can want to view it in PowerPoint. Can do that. So if I want to do that, what I can do is come here, and I have PowerPoint. I can embed live data. So I can embed image and I can embed live data. So if I embed live data, so it's going to open up my PowerPoint like that for me, open PowerPoint, or open the PowerPoint and copy the link, but I'm going to open PowerPoint, click on open PowerPoint here. It's going to automatically open PowerPoint for me. It's loading the PowerPoint, so wait, it's load it up for us, so it's gonna say continue. So for the PowerPoint here, they're gonna share just add-in. So that this is an add-in that we're using to add this to Power BI, PowerPoint, to add it to PowerPoint Live, like want it to be able to be interactive. So click on Trust Add-ins. So click on the Trust Add-in, and it will be able to bring in the visual for us. So it's loading it up. Taking it down. So that we have that particular one here. You can click on it, can come down to this particular part. So I saying I should launch the add in here. This one is to add in dashboard. So, but here we have the dashboard and it's pretty interactive. You can see. You can see here. So you can see this there. See. Click on this, and it's actually interactive. So I guess it. So for the button, if you want to move to the next one, you have to create a button here. In Power BI in here. This one's not sure, but if you, in that's in for the what's it called, for PowerPoint. So if I want to be able to move to different ones from PowerPoint, I will need to add a button that can take me to them on here. So I'm trying to know. So Miss Align, please, I'm coming now. I'm meeting now. Please go ahead and unmute. Go ahead and unmute.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So what happened to the other pages?
Yeah.
Because,
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. So now for this particular part, it's going to be showing us only this page. So, but if you want to be able to move to other pages, you need to add a button. So I have only class page 1 here. So if you want to move to the next page, all you need to do is in this your desktop, it's not showing this particular one we have here to be able to navigate through this, but we can actually add a button that can take us to where we want. So I want to create a navigator, page navigator. Click on this, and I'll get the page navigator here, and I can place it wherever I want around here. I already talked about this in the watching area before, so I'm gonna bring this up to it. So I have this here, and I'm going to copy this, and I'm going to paste it here. Oh, copy the wrong one. So the navigator, you go to insert, then you see button. So button is where we can put in button that can take us to different pages. So, but underneath here you see navigator, click on page navigator. So click on page navigator, and you can get the button here. This is the button here. So this button will be able to take us to any page we want. If I want to go to next page 1, can click on page 1. So, but I am going to put in an action to it. Control click to be able to move. In this place, I need to put control to be able to move to the pages. So control here. I'm gonna put a navigator for this one. So I'm going to go down here. So I have navigators on them. So save this. Let me just republish it again. Go up to my phone and publish. Publish. Okay. So it's loading. So I was trying. Let me check if it has loaded in. Yes, this one is loading. So it's already here. So I have all this to move through the different pages. Come here. I have reload. Let me do it to this. So I'm going to come to okay. RVI 5. Open Power BI. I have open PowerPoint. Uh, there's no name. So I have that here, which I can use to move through the pages one by one. This is it in Power BI, PowerPoint. So, Miss Olaleko, do you understand now? Can you still hear me? Can anybody still hear me? Yes. Okay. I don't know if she's still with us or okay, yeah, you can. So, do you understand? You just put in the navigator so that I can navigate through different. It can actually not be the navigator. It can be like something that can take you back, take you front, take you forward, and order. Like button. Put a button that can move you from different pages to here. Do you understand, what? Or do you understand? Please go ahead and unmute.
Hello, sir. Well,
Yeah.
so to make the voting and to really take it from one page to the other. Apart from you said we go to the start, then click on voting. But to make it able to take it from one page to the other, what are you supposed to do?
No, now if you I already talked about this button, but if you are trying to like move from one page to another, it's best to use the navigator. So if you use page navigator, it will just give you what you have here on top. You know what we have here is what takes us from one page to another. So that's what it's going to just automatically add to us here. So you see that it's page 1, page 2 targets. You see the same thing here, page 1, page 2 targets. This page 1, page 2 target is just going to take us from the different pages. So, but we can actually add other buttons. For example, you can add a button that will take you back. So I click left. Now you see I have that button there. Then now I can come to this place, select with the button selected. I can come to this place, click on action. And then on the action, I can add it. So you see this is taking me back. So if that's what it's going to be doing. If I hold down control and click on this, hold down control, it takes me back. So because that's the action I added to it. So but I can go to other pages and add different buttons. I can add blank buttons. We already covered this in other class before. I can go ahead and watch it. But,
I know we covered it, but I didn't get it. I watched it, but I didn't get it.
So, but you can put different buttons. This is to go right, go left. all these buttons, this one will take you to the right and this one will take you to the left. So if you are in this particular report now, and I want to go right from this report, I want to go right, I'll put the right button. So the right button will always take me right from this place I am now. Let me go back a bit. So if I need to put it somewhere here. So somewhere around, it's too small. I just reduce the size. Somewhere around here. Now, can have it here. So I'll be able to click on this to take me to the right or take me to the left. So if I hold down Control, I'll click on this. It will take me to the coming. Okay, no, I not you need to turn on for this one. I need to turn on the action. I'll turn on the action first. The action is now on. See, you need to turn on action here. That's what you want it to do. Then hold down Control and click. If you are here, you need to hold down Control. But if you are in like the Power BI in the PowerPoint, you only publish the PowerPoint and you want to see it. Power BI service. You don't need to hold down Control. But for Power BI desktop here, you need to hold down Control to be able to move from the pages. So you can add different buttons that you can use. You can add an empty button. This is an empty button here. You can type in the text you want for that button. So put an action for the button and put in the action you want here. You want it to take you open the Q&A visual for you. So that's what you want it to do. And then you want to add the text. So I'll click here and add. Okay, I'm trying to. Oh. Let me do this. So I got everything in the title for it from here. Q and A and A. So that can be the name I want for it. Yeah, so I can see the name there. Then I can align it, change it to whatever I want it to be. Align to the center. I want to change the color to text color to white and background color to blue, white, blue. So I have the color there. So this is just a blank one. I'm trying to create another button myself. I can name it anything I want. I change the font size and all that from here. And I can change the background color. Background color is the general color for everything, like not just this here. So I put the background color to this. I get that color there, and it gets like this. But I don't want it to be like this. I want it to be something like this. So, I'm gonna increase it. So I can add action to it. So it's just blank. I can add an action. So take this all up and come to 14 and then add an action. And what do you want to this is taking back? I can say I want it to open Q&A. So it's to open the Q&A question when I click on it. Click, you open the Q&A, preparing Q&A, Q&A vision of course. So that's what that button can do. You put it to Q&A so you can answer a question and get an answer from here. So that's what you can also add that as a button there. So do you understand? Okay, so after publishing that to uh, PowerPoint, I can move to another. One other ways is to convert it to an image. So convert it to an image, can export as PDF. PDF is it's not going to be interactive because it's a PDF. PDF is going to be like image and all that. The PDF can export as PDF and download it to your desktop. Just look like an image. You can embed an image to what's it called to PowerPoint. So embedding an image to PowerPoint will show you all the images of the different but it's just an image. You will not be able to interact with it. So you can do that. You can download this file. You can download the file. You can analyze in Excel too. Click on this. So that's basically that. So please, questions. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and ask a question. Is there any question? Is there any question? Is there any question? So we can also share to people to emails. And go to work mail and share to the work mail here. So, but the person has to actually have an account. So, what people in your organization, that's what we can share to. Hello, are you there, class? I will call you back. Are you there, class? Yeah, I'll call you. So you can share, but share to only people in your organization. You can put people with existing access, specify people, and specific people. Allow participants to share this report. Recipients, allow recipients to share report. Allow recipients to build content with this report. So this is the access you can give them. But you can only select. You can also select people that in your organizations to share with. And select specific people and click on allow. Then you can now put in the email here that you want to share to. But the person has to have an account. So I have things. This is my own account here. So it's already showing me. I can add other accounts that I have. But the person has to have a Power BI account. You can share to the person, and the person will be able to open it if he has a Power BI account. So please, if you have a question, raise your hand and ask your question. If you have a question on this, please raise your hand and ask a question. Any question? Any question? Can you guys hear me? Can you all hear me? I think my network. Can you guys hear me? Yes, yes. Is there any question? Ms. Gumisola, go ahead.
Yeah, we can hear you. Or maybe later we'll go through the video. If we have questions, we'll come back.
So I want to give a project. If there's no question,
Ah.
it's a very big project. So the submission date is open. So the way I want you to do it is I want you to submit it as a published to web. I want to just see the link. I don't want you to. That's what I want to share. If you just send it to me directly as a message. So I'm going to give you the data set, the different data sets, and I'm going to put in what you're going to be doing on that data sets and what you're meant to analyze and get from me. So I'm going to publish. So this thing is open till you guys are done with SQL. I'm going to ask about it though. So please do it and submit it. So I'm going to keep it open because I know that you guys are still in SQL, so that anytime you have the chance, before you end your SQL class, you just do it and submit it. So is there any question? Any question? Mr. Dele, is there any question? Mr. Christopher, any question? Okay, please go ahead and Mr. Bisola.
Okay, thank you. My question is this.
Yes.
While doing the project, peradventure I'm stuck, can I ask?
Yeah, you can always message me. If you have any question, just message me. Send me a message on my
All right, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. Review class. The review class will be one-on-one. Because I have another Power BI section, people that I need to take Power BI, so I won't be able to have any other. Or maybe after the SQL, we can just do a review class for the project. That's when we are done with the project. We can do a review class for that. But if you have any question while doing it, just message me. If something will go online to show you, just put it on account. So the review class, if there's going to be any review class, it's going to be after the Power BI, after the SQL class. That's when that's putting the good class. So boss, let's finish the project first. When we are done with the project, then we do the review class. Okay. Please we will need the recording of the class. Okay, no problem. I'll send it. I'll do it and send it. So I know I've been hearing complaints about the seller recording. I have actually finished the recording. So if I will start uploading the ones that have not, it's not there because I already recorded everything. I'll start uploading it by tomorrow. So by next tomorrow, you should go and check it. You'll be able to see every video there will be complete. All the videos will be complete. By next tomorrow, you should be seeing anything. So just check it out. If you have anyone that you have issues, want to watch, you go there. I'll put every video there in place so that you can get it. And if you have any question while going through the videos, you can just hit me up. My WhatsApp, call me or message me on WhatsApp and I'll reply you. I no problem. I'll send it as source of so that I can go through. So okay. So in the absence of any other question, I would like to call the class to an end and so please do my assignment and do the yeah. I have not been able to download any video on Solar. All the videos on Solar are downloadable because we made them downloadable. I think you've not been able. I think maybe if you change the network, or if you're not using your phone to download it, you can like switch to your system. Several attempts. Okay, you know what? I'll check through all of them. I'll check through all of them. If there's anyone that's not downloadable, I would make it downloadable. But I think every video there are downloadable. Okay. Okay, so for people that have not been following through with the class and you are here, so if you have not been following through with the class, you can send me a message also so that I will send you all the classes that we've added, the videos for all the classes that we've had before. So I will send you the videos to all the classes that we've had before. Like so you go through it. If you've not been following through with the classes, I'll send you all of them so that you can go through it. For people that have not been following through, so you send me a message and I will send you the videos. You're welcome. So good night, everyone. Please tell Mr. Hakim to send links for the SQL. Oh, no problem. I would do that. Okay, so no problem. I'll see to that. I'll see to it that it drops the link. Okay, so good night, everyone, and please do my project. Good night. Good night. Good night. Yeah. Thanks. So I'm going to and yeah. Good night. Yeah. Good night.